Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Matt. Welcome back to Gold Coin Mountain. Hope you're having a great new year. Not a new deer. Definitely not a new deer. Or a new deer. I hope you're having a great new year. And in that same vein, we're going to do a topic today that has to do with the new year. 5 predictions for Nintendo in 2023. If you like what I'm doing here, please hit the subscribe button and also the little like button down there. It really does help me out. But I'm not going to delay it any farther. Let's get right into it. Alright, real quick. There is no order to these. These are just 5 predictions in no order. The first one, there will be a mainline Mario game released this year. I don't know if it'll be 2D or 3D, but I feel like it's time as Mario Odyssey came out in 2017. Almost 6 years old at this point. I know, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, what a name by the way, came out after Odyssey, but that was a port from the Wii U. I'm talking an original Mario game here, where Bowser kidnaps the princess for like the 19th time, and Mario has to save her again, even though at some point, the blame has to be at least partially on her, right? As a bonus on top of this prediction, I think there will be a Mario-themed Switch OLED variant released with it the same day. Somehow there isn't a Mario-themed Switch in the 6 years it's been out. I'm predicting 2023 is where that changes. This will be the year of the GameCube Remasters. People have long rumored the Metroid Prime trilogy, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess coming to the Switch, but it hasn't happened yet. 2023 is when we'll see that change. It seems like the perfect time to do with the Switch lifecycle seemingly on the back 9 of its journey. Metroid Prime Trilogy was on the Wii, which remastered 2 of the GameCube Metroids. Twilight Princess and Wind Waker were HD remastered on the Wii U, so all of those are quick, easy ports that Nintendo would certainly make a ton of money from. Not to mention that the fan base begs for these constantly, so they already know the interest is there. The first announcement of the Switch 2, or whatever it's called, will be this year, in 2023. If you haven't been living under a rock, you know that rumors have swirled for years on Nintendo dropping a Switch Pro. That could do 4K, HDR, blah blah blah, a bunch of cool tech stuff that the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles already do. But by now, it's just a little too late for that. Nintendo will just move on to their next console, and they'll announce it late in the year, and even reveal a name for it. Nintendo won't release it in 2023, I think that'll happen in 2024, but we'll at least be made aware of it. Let's just hope that Switch U isn't the name. We don't need to go through that whole confusing ordeal again. Switch 2? Super Switch? Anyone?
Bueller?
What do you think the name will be? Let me know down in the comments. A new system will be added to Nintendo Switch Online. I'd like to say it'll be the GameCube, but Nintendo seems content to never acknowledge that console's existence unless it's in the form of software remasters for current systems. So I'll say it'll be a combo of Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. Honestly, I'm surprised this hasn't happened already. The Wii U had these and DS games on top of that, and so many people have nostalgia playing these handhelds, and seeing how the Switch is half a handheld, it seems like the perfect place for these games. If I had to guess, I'd say it'll be baked into the NSO expansion pack where the N64 and Genesis games currently reside, along with some Switch game DLC. Metroid Prime 4 finally gets announced. Please. Nintendo announced the existence of this game all the way back in 2017, and honestly hasn't said much about it since. Every time a Direct or E3 come up, it's the talk of the town. Will we see it? Will we not? Finally! I think this is the year we have it announced, but it will be a 2024 release. It just seems like it's been long enough now that Retro Studios took back over being in charge of the project in 2019. I'm thinking a slight teaser with a vague release date of 2024 sometime in the summer, with a full trailer and maybe some gameplay toward the end of the year. I'll say sometime in the November or December range for that. I know, people have been predicting this for years, but I'm going all in on 2023. As a bonus to this prediction, and this is probably better for a 2024 prediction video, but oh well, I think Metroid Prime 4 will be a cross-release between the Switch and whatever Nintendo's next console is, just like how Breath of the Wild was on Wii U and Switch, or Twilight Princess was on GameCube and Wii. Those are obviously Zelda games, but we know there won't be another Zelda game that soon, considering Tears of the Kingdom comes out in May. So what better game than another huge Nintendo IP that has a huge and dedicated fan base? Metroid Prime 4 makes a ton of sense. Alright guys, those are my predictions for 2023 for Nintendo. They'll probably all be way off and awful, but we'll find out at the end of the year, and I'll come back to it and grade myself and kind of, see how I did. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.